So Thursday, as always, we start with all of our wonderful shorts programs.
Move the fuck out of me!
You, Patrick, it's not that! Patrick, don't!
Do you realise they're under a duvet back there? What the fuck are they doing under a duvet? It's July.
We have a very special screening coming up in the town hall called Eyes of a Thief. It's by a Palestinian filmmaker called Nejwa Najjar. I've been told it's pronounced Nejwa, but I've also been told every other way, so I'm sticking with that. But she was here back in 2008, 2009 with a film called Pomegranates and Myrrh, which did huge business around the world. And she's going to be over for that. We're really delighted to welcome her for this screening because it's a really interesting film based on a real event, and she's done an amazing job with this. Again, like, it's something I said about her films, but just the way she just uses art as so balanced, you know what I mean? It's not judgmental, but she still makes a really valid point. And it's a really powerful film. Anyone interested in issues like that or world cinema, I think it's an absolute must-see.
والله جيل اليوم فيش عندنا ايش يعملوا زدتوا قياس زباله على الجيش ايش انت بدك تخوك يعني فهميني
كون فكر حالك أبوي.
Another thing we have today that's really, really strong is La Cabadora, which is it's an Irish co-production, but it's set in Sardinia in the Second World War, and it's about an acabadora, which is I think a Sardinian word for an angel of mercy. So it's referred to in the film as kind of a reverse midwife. So it's someone who kind of helps people pass on gently. But there's a kind of lineage to this, that someone has to become one, and this one doesn't want to, and she falls in love with Irish actor Barry Ward. It's just one of the most stunningly beautiful films I've seen in a long time, and it's just absolutely beautifully shot, and we're delighted to have the director Enrico Pau coming over as well, so that'll be a really, really beautiful screening as well, I think. Yes, we have a masterclass on that day. Screenwriter Kirsten Smith. She's a published poet as well. She's an author, but most people know her from films she's written like Legally Blonde and 10 Things I Hate About You. She's just, I think, a fantastic writer. As an up-and-coming writer, you know, someone who wants to go to a masterclass, she's got a lot of advice. I think her first credit was a poem she wrote, ended up in a film that I've seen referred to on her blog as a sextravaganza. So it's just interesting to go from that to kind of, you know, writing a film that has ended up being a huge Broadway musical and stuff as well. So I think she's going to be really, really great. I'd probably say The Wall. It's by an Irish director who's based in Scandinavia called David Kinsella. And he tried to make a movie in North Korea, but then they just sent in thousands of extras and tried to make it a propaganda piece. So he took what he had and, kind of reflecting his own childhood in the North, decided to kind of combine the two things. So he's got this beautiful thing where you've got a North Korean poet with these young kids up in Belfast, but it's all about that kind of thing where ideology, you grow up and you're told to believe this, that and the other thing, and it's more about kind of questioning that. And a very nice kind of parallel between Northern Ireland and North Korea, which you probably don't see too often actually, but it's just about that kind of thing. You grow up being told one thing and it's about kind of questioning it. So that's a really, really excellent piece.